Hey everyone, and happy Earth Day! There's been a lot of dialogue going on about the practices and production methods of our food industry lately. Between the documentary Food Inc., books like An Omnivore's Dilemma, and even in this month's Vogue magazine, there's a lot of conversation going on about the food we eat. Turns out, factory farms have been putting hormones and antibiotics into our meat, and they have been for decades. What can we do about this without spending a ton of money or completely changing our lives that will improve the quality of our food and make us a little healthier? My husband's a vegetarian, and we try to eat as much organic as we can afford, but what's an omnivore to do? I recently suggested on Facebook and following the lead of Paul McCartney and Yoko Ono in pledging to partake in Meatless Mondays. I was shocked and thrilled by how excited you guys are, so I looked more into it for us, and I learned that if we can cut out meat one day a week, we'll be cutting our consumption by 15%. That's 15% less hormones and antibiotics in our systems, and 15% more money you could be spending on USDA certified organic food. You don't have to be perfect. No one is pressuring you to become a full-on vegetarian or vegan, although if you are, I totally applaud you. This is just to show us that we have a choice in what we eat. The days that we do eat meat, we can make more of an effort to eat hormone-free organic meat. The more we buy of it, the less it will cost. To make this easier for you, here are some of my favorite tasty vegetarian meals that even omnivores can get down with. First off, my secret chili recipe. For my chili, you will need carrots, celery, 1 yellow onion, garlic, vegetable broth, Worcestershire sauce, low-sodium soy sauce, cumin, sea salt, a large can of crushed tomatoes, and 4 to 5 cans of beans. I chose black beans, kidney beans, pinto, and white. To begin, cut up 4 carrots and 4 celery stalks and your yellow onion. Mince a few cloves of garlic and throw them all into a large pot with a couple of tablespoons of organic butter and sauté on low. When the onions look about done, add in your vegetable broth. I'd say about a cup or 2 to start, and you can add more later in if need be. Let this simmer as you drain your beans. Add your drained beans into the pot along with the crushed tomatoes and bring to a boil. Feel free to add more broth at this point if you want to dilute it. Add a shake or 2 of soy sauce, a little Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon or 2 of cumin, and some sea salt. Bring it down to a simmer and cook on low for about 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. Adjust all of the seasonings according to your specific taste and add some baked tortilla chips or cornbread, and voila! You have a delicious vegetarian meal. This keeps very well and lasts throughout the week. If you're worried about costly organic ingredients, I found everything I need for my chili at Trader Joe's for around $20. One pot makes about 10 to 12 servings, so that makes each serving only $2. We'll be right back with more delish vegetarian recipes that will make Meatless Mondays a cinch.
Want to do something good for the planet this Earth Day? Vote for Threadbanger to win a People's Choice Webby! Threadbanger, good for the planet.
Welcome back! Here are some of my friends' favorite vegetarian dishes. Matthias picked Orangette's chickpeas recipe, satiating and super tasty. Etsy artist Daisy of Prince of Thieves picked the food website Delish Your Dish. She also put together a blog post of her favorite vegetarian recipes just for us. Threadbanger and good friend Rob reaches back to his Polish roots when making potato pierogies as his veg meal of choice. I recently went to a Food Inc. potluck dinner thrown by Rebecca Lando of Working Class Foodies. What a cool idea! Check out POV for more info on how to throw your own. And speaking of Working Class Foodies, rewind to our Thanksgiving '09 special for Rebecca's veggie pot pies that are to die for. And lastly, tune into my 2010 New Year's Eve special for my goat cheese and endive crisps. Awesome viewers like Liz Merkin and Eve Bogert have left us some vegetarian recipes over on the Facebook fan page, but we'd love to see more. Leave yours along with theirs or in a comment below. Join us by pledging at meatlessmondays.com and share your experience with us. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next week, remember, your nest needs you.